ball.
They say two manner of people because the so-called black man and the so-called white man is totally different from one another.
I believe that, yeah.
Right? They like to do things like skydive and rock climb and eat red pottage. We don't do things like that, brother. Right? We don't do things like that. We like our meat well done.
Pretty much.
Right?
Red meat in here. That's what's up. We're supposed to be that red meat, that rib stuff, that Cuban
steak.
No, that stuff, that shrimp stuff. That stuff that goes to the bottom of the ocean.
Right.
That crab stuff, all that stuff that call on the ocean, you're supposed to eat that.
Absolutely. I agree with that. Bring it up.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
Saying the one people shall be stronger than the other people. Because the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man is physically, spiritually stronger than the white man. You understand? Because what?
Yeah.
When they lose their job, what they do?
Kill themselves.
They kill themselves. They jump off the highest cliff.
Kill their brother, kids.
Right? Or they go up in the school and shoot everybody.
Or do something strange, like now they give some food.
Exactly. Or now they dog some food. This is the so-called white man mentality. He's sick. Right? Right. Read on.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
What?
And the elder shall serve the younger.
Right, because really Esau, he's the elder, but he's going to serve us in the kingdom of heaven.
The elder shall.
The elder shall serve the younger because our birthright, what's in the lines of our birthright is all nations serving Israel. You understand? So all nations will serve us. In the kingdom of heaven, we are going to have slaves. We are going to have slaves. We are going to have slaves in the kingdom of heaven. Okay? Slaves in the kingdom of heaven.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
Right? There were twins in her womb. Right? Read on.
And the first came out red.
First came out what?
Red.
What?
Red.
What?
Red.
Color's the white man?
Red.
Red. This is why they say red neck.
Got you.
See that?
Red tail, for the fact that there was the area. They try to change the name from the American Edgar, watch the Redskin, to the American Red Tail. They want to give them the fact that they gave them They gave that red man mentality because of the red skin, because they skinned the head up to what they did.
Okay, all praises.
Change the name now to the red scale.
Right.
That's in the debate though.
They bring that up.
All over like your hairy garment.
Right, because not only is he red, he's also hairy. Right?
Monkey basis.
Exactly. Right? So when you see the white man, he's red and he's hairy. He got all that hair on his legs.
Put it like this. Your boy, not your boy, but that so-called president.
Yeah, DJ Trump.
He who he be.
Exactly. He's an Edomite. Okay? Tom Cruise is an Edomite. Adam Sandler is an Edomite. Joe Biden is an Edomite.
Adam Schwarzenegger.
He's an Edomite.
Yes, he is.
Right? The Terminator.
The Rock is something special, right?
The Rock is an Israelite. Right? His father is a Judite. His mother is a Japhite. Okay? So he's an Israelite because the seed is of the father. No. Japhites are the Samoans. Okay? Japhites are Samoans, and they're not of the stock of Israel. Okay, then bring that up.
And they called his name Esau.
Called his name what?
Esau.
Called his name Esau. Right? Wasted away is he. That's what Esau is. Wasted away. Because he has no melanin. He has no pigmentation. Okay?
So that's why he's burning in the sun.
Exactly. This is why he need to put on what's that called? Sunscreen.
So
we don't need no sunscreen. We don't need sunscreen.
We don't get dark where we are. But that's my opinion. I put on sunscreen because I don't get no dark. I know anyone. I would used to be like this. I'm just saying.
Brother, you don't need to put on no sunscreen, brother. You already got. Hold on. Listen to what I'm saying, brother. You already have melanin and pigmentation, so it would be no profit for you to put on sunscreen.
My mama died from melanoma. My brother died. He was 1 year older than me. He died from cancer. I'm like, I don't want to go out like that. He's only 48 years old, and he passed away 6 years ago.
Right.
It's just something I'm going through myself.
Give me Numbers 12 and 6 real quick. What's that? With Miriam? That's Numbers 12 and 10. Bring that out. So we're going to show you what leprosy is according to the Bible, because the white man has leprosy.
That's Leviticus 13. What's that?
Numbers 12 and 10.
Bring it up.
And the cloud departed from out the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous.
Became what?
Became leprous.
Became leprous, because they basically were scoffing against Moses. All right, read on. Read it again. Read that. And that goes to show you can't speak up against or speak out against a man of the Lord. You got to hold your tongue. Okay? Thou shalt not revile the gods, nor curse the ruler of the people. All right?
And the cloud departed from the off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow.
Became what?
White as snow.
She became what?
White as snow.
She became white as snow. All right? So she became leprous. Read them.
And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous.
Was what?
She was leprous. And Aaron said to Moses, at last, my Lord, I beseech thee.
He said, please. Read them.
Lay not the sin upon us.
Lay not the what?
Lay not the sin upon us.
What is leprosy?
Lay not the sin upon us.
Please don't lay the sin upon us. Right? So Aaron had to beg, man. Because he knew having leprosy, that ain't right. That's not natural. Okay, that's a skin disease. Okay, read on.
Yeah, it is a skin disease.
Wherein we have done foolishly.
What?
We have done foolishly. And wherein we have sinned.
Check that out. You understand? It say we have done foolishly and wherein we have sinned. Read on.
Let her not be as one dead.
Let her not be as what?
One dead.
As one dead. Right? Because she not, hey, Esau is basically dead. He's a dead man walking because he has leprosy. You understand? So, well, it's a cure for leprosy. You read Leviticus, the 13th chapter, you got to go through the proper leprosy steps. Right? But Esau would be considered a clean leper. You understand? Right? If you ever seen somebody that got the white patches on them, those are lepers.
Like Galantano 2. That same thing. Galantano 2 is black, but he got white.
White marks around them?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be considered leprosy. Right, give me, what's that, Exodus 4 and 6? Yeah, bring that up. So it's actually a blessing to have melanin pigmentation. That's a blessing from the Most High.
I love it.
All praises. Right, but see, in America, they teach you that black is ugly or black is bad
Some people
or
fall for
evil.
that, but everybody don't go for that.
Yeah.
I always known I was on
All
I was
praises.
red and black.
All right, bring it up.
Exodus chapter 4, verse 6. And the Lord said furthermore unto him, put now thy hand into thy bosom.
He said, put thy hand into thy bosom. Read on.
And he put his hand into his bosom.
To his what?
Into his bosom.
To his chest area. Read on.
And when he took it out,
When he took it out, when Moses took his hand out of his bosom, what happened?
behold, his hand was leprous as snow.
Was what?
Leprous as snow.
Was what?
Leprous as snow.
So his hand was literally leprous as snow. This is not spiritual. This is literally leprous as snow. Right? So this was a... Right, white. Snow is white. You understand? Read on.
Verse 7. And he said, put thy hand into thy bosom again.
Put his hand back into his bosom. Read on.
And he put his hand into his bosom again and plucked it out of his bosom. And behold, it was turned again as his other flesh.
And back to that melanin pigmentation. Right, no, it went back to brown. It went back to dark skin. Yeah, it went back to his original color. Because this was a sign that Moses had to shoot forth to the children of Israel and Pharaoh. Right?
Let my people go.
Exactly. Let my people go.
That's right.
So that's leprosy, brother. And the so-called white man is leprous. And basically he's going in slavery.
That's right.
All right, so let's bring that out.
So the reign of the hundreds and hundreds of years of ruling and others, we come back to him, we're going to rule him.
Exactly. Yep.
And one more question. Now you said the white man is all white men devil? That was never put no answer.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah, all white people are the devil. According to the Bible. The word devil just means deceiver.
That's right.
There's no good white person. All of them are deceivers. Give me Revelation 2:26. And you're right, like the brother Eli said, they might do good things for you from time to time, but really that's the Most High putting it on their spirit to help you out. So this thing is not about feelings. Revelation 2:26. Revelation chapter 2 and verse 26. Bring it up.
Revelation chapter 2, verse 26.
Bring it up.
And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him I will give power over the nations.
What will God give us?
Power over the nations.
So in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to have power over the nations. We're going to have power over the so-called white man and his woman. You understand? Read on.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
I'm going to rule him with a rod of iron. Right? Tiberius, man. I'm going to rule him with a rod of iron. Read on.
As the vessels.
Antiochus, man. Break it up.
As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers.
Shall they be what?
Broken to shivers.
They're going to be broken to shivers. I mean, we're going to utterly beat them down to powder in the kingdom, bro.
That's right.
That's going to be their judgment. Because they had us in slavery and they was raping our woman.
They're still doing it. Trying to do it.
Exactly. They was raping our women. They was casting our children onto alligators. Right? They was doing a whole lot of heinous crimes onto our people, brother. And still do it unto this day. Exactly.
Only kill yourself, bro.
Hey, King, what's your nationality? We dealt with you before. Yup. We dealt with you before. What's your nationality? You will be an Israelite, brother. You will be an Israelite. 12 tribes of Israel. Hey, brother, you gotta hearken to this knowledge, brother. Right? You can't be walking around here not knowing who you are. You are an Israelite man. Okay, a king on the earth. You understand? You remember when we dealt with each other, right? Give me 1 Peter 2:9. So you know we just building out here as brothers. 1 Peter 2:9. So what you up to, brother? What you doing out here? Just living? You just walking up and down here, just not doing it. You ain't have anything planned or? Okay. 1 Peter 2:9.
1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood.
This is the Most High speaking unto you, brother. The Lord said you're a chosen generation and a royal priesthood, right? Because we come from the line and the lineage of kings, right? When you read about King David, when you read about King Solomon, right? Hezekiah, you read about all these kings of Israel, and they were righteous men. Read on.
And holy nation.
What?
And holy nation.
We are a holy nation. What it means to be holy is to be set apart. So you are a set apart brother. Read on.
A peculiar people.
What?
A peculiar people.
A unique type of people. Read on.
That ye should shew forth the praises of him who have called you out of darkness into his marvelous light.
Right, so you got to shoot forth the praises of the Heavenly Father. How do you shoot forth the praises of the Most High? What do you have to do? How do you shoot forth the praises of the Most High? Give me 2 John 1:6. Hey, brother, what's your nationality? Yeah. Aboriginal Indian? Is that in the Bible? So what book do you believe in? You believe in the Bible? Right, so when you read the Bible, you don't find nowhere Aboriginal Indian. That's not a real nationality. That's just a title, right? You said what? Yeah, black is also a title. That's the color of this speaker. That's the color of a crayon, right? When you look at our skin, it's different shades of brown. We get dark brown, we get light brown. Okay? Right, well, the Native Americans were here before the white man came over here. Right, but majority of the southern tribes, they were not here. Right? The southern tribes, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, we got brought over here on slavery, slave ships. You understand? The northern tribes, a lot of them was already over here, but the southern kingdom was not over here. The northern tribes is the so-called Latin tribes, right? So you have Ephraim, Manasseh, Simeon, Zebulun, Gad, Reuben, Asher, Issachar, Naphtali. These are the northern kingdom of Israel. Understand? Right. Right, what's your father? What's your father's nationality? The so-called black man, right?
Yeah.
Right, so you'll be an Israelite most likely from the tribe of Judah. Okay. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and go to verse, what I want? Go to verse 49. 28 and 49. Bring that up.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 49. It says, the Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth.
What's the symbol of America? The eagle. The Lord said, I will bring a nation against you from far as swift as the eagle flieth. Right? Bring the Spaniards upon the Issacharites, the Mexicans. The Spaniards conquered them and taught them Spanish. The conquistadors. Exactly. Those are our people, brother. All right. So-called Migos. You understand? Bring it up.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
We didn't understand nor speak their language. Read on.
A nation of fierce countenance, which shall not regard the person of the old, nor show favor to the young. And he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle, and the fruit of thy land.
He said he shall eat the fruit of thy cattle and the fruit of thy land. Because when you check it out, Christopher Columbus, he came over here and stole everything from the Native Americans. Stole their land, stole their cattle, their buffalo. You don't see buffaloes running around here, brother. This was a predominantly buffalo land. Okay, but the white man, he slaughtered off the buffaloes, stole everything from the Gadites, man. Because he's a thief, right? And a murderer, I might add. Bring it up.
Until thou be destroyed, which also shall not leave thee either corn, wine, or oil.
He said he wouldn't leave you corn, wine, or oil, man. He stole everything from you. The Lord said the white man heap up dust and take it. Right? That's crazy. What you going to profit from stealing dust? But that's what the white man do, because he's a thief by nature. Okay, read on.
Or the increase of thy kind, or flocks of thy sheep, until you have destroyed thee.
Until you have what?
Until you have destroyed.
Now we destroyed as a people, brother. We don't know who we are. Right? We lost in the land of our captivity. We don't know what's next for so-called black and Latino people. I'm going to tell you what's next. Coming back to these laws, statutes, and commandments. Matter of fact, that's now. Okay, give me Deuteronomy 28:68. Here's like the main curse that fell upon our nation. This is how we know we are the Israelites, really. 12 tribes. Bring it up.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
The Lord said, I'm going to bring the Israelites back into Egypt. Now, the Israelites, they were slaves in Egypt under Pharaoh and the Egyptians. We was building up the pyramids and things like that. So go to Exodus 20 and 2. Let's find out what Egypt means, because it has a symbolic meaning.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
What is Egypt?
Out of the house of bondage.
So Egypt is known as the house of bondage or the house of slavery, because the Israelites, they were slaves in Egypt. But now we in the book of Deuteronomy. This is after the Most High brought them out of Egypt. He said, if you break my commandments, I'm going to bring you back into slavery. I'm going to bring you back into Egypt. With what?
Deuteronomy 28:68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
With ships. He said, I'm going to bring you back into slavery with ships if you break my commandments. Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
Now we were sold unto our enemies. What people was we sold to? The whites, right? Edomites. Okay, the Edomites. Exactly. We were sold to the Edomites, the so-called white man. How you know that, brother? Okay, all praises. Bring it up.
For bondmen
Sold to him, Esau.
and
Hey, Esau, bring it up.
bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
No man shall buy you out your captivity, right? Because it's a law in the Bible that say you can redeem your brother from bondage, right? But the Lord said no man will buy you. No man will save you from your captivity. You understand? So the only way we're going to reverse these curses is coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Father, in order for us to get out of captivity and go back to our homeland. Okay? It's not about economics, it's not about building here in America. It's none of that, brother, because even if you do that, you ever heard of Black Wall Street? What happened to Black Wall Street? It got bombed, right? It got bombed. So we had businesses set up here in America. We was prosperous as a nation at one point in time in America during the Reconstruction era. But the white man said, look, I can't let these people get above me in my kingdom. So I'm gonna kill them, I'm gonna murder them. You understand? So there's no profit in building up here in America. The Lord said, this is not your rest. Your rest is coming back to these laws, statutes, and commandments of the Father. So the Most High can fight for you. Give me Exodus 14 and 14. Yep.
It's the book of Exodus, chapter 14 and verse 14. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace.
So you gonna hold your peace, brother. You don't gotta. You got what's the NFAC? What it stand for? Oh yeah. It stands for something though, man.
What?
NFAC, man. So basically, it's an armed militia group. That's not gonna work, brother. I'm gonna tell you why that's not gonna work. Say it again. No, not them. It's something called NFAC. It's a black armed militia group. So they basically armed. But see, that's not going to work because when you read the Bible, the white man was blessed with the sword. Right? They know all about guns. They got nuclear weaponry, brother. We don't have no nuclear capabilities within our nation. There ain't one black person you know how to make a nuclear bomb, man. You're not going to find it nowhere. So we can't physically defeat the white man with the gun. So we need divine intervention to help us out. And that's going to come from Yahweh, the Most High. The only person that can help us out of our conditions is God himself. Bring it out, Ken. Say it again. We don't identify with religion, we identify with our nationality, being the Hebrew Israelites. You understand? Religion is organized and religion involves all people. This doesn't involve all people. This only involves the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. I don't think that's it. It's something else. Right? You understand, brother? So we're not a religion per se. You understand?
Religion is man-made.
Religion is man-made. This was totally given to us by the Most High God himself. Give me Deuteronomy 9 and 10. Right, so basically here's that armed militia group I was talking about. Alright, so you come look at it if you want to, brother. That's not gonna work, man.
Oh yeah, the guy that was up there at the Capitol trying to protect one of those politicians. So like those guys, like they was all orange, all black people.
Yeah.
They was like, escort you to the Capitol Hill since the white people got against you.
Right. But see, that's not gonna work, bro. That's not gonna work. Because guess what? We can't even, brothers can't even unify, man. So they gonna be turning the guns on each other, right, in a matter of time. Say it again. Pay them off. Yeah, it's gonna water them down. And bring that out. Deuteronomy 9 and 10.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 9 and verse 10. And the Lord delivered unto me 2 tables of stone.
2 tables of stone. This is the Most High speaking on to Moses. He gave Moses 2 tables of stone written
with the finger of God.
What the Bible say?
Written with the finger of God.
So these laws, statutes, and commandments was actually written with the finger of the Most High. Right? This is how Moses received the law. Right? Through the angels. Okay, read on.
And on them was written according to all the words which the Lord spake with you in the mount out of the midst of the fire in the day of the assembly.
There you go. So I'm proving to you that This is what we have to do to get out of captivity, basically, to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Yeah. How do you keep the Sabbath day holy?
Don't work, meditate, I guess, on the word, you just get time with God, and you just like meditate,
Isaiah 58:13. Can you have sex on the Sabbath day? Okay. Right. Give me Leviticus 15:16. All right. Let's bring that out first. Leviticus 15:16. Yep. Bring that out.
Leviticus 15. Leviticus 15:16. And if any man's seed of copulation,
Any man's seed of copulation, read on,
go out from him, then he shall wash all his flesh in water and be unclean until the evening.
right? So when you have sex, you unclean unto the evening. You understand? So why would you have sex on the Sabbath day if you're gonna be unclean? That's profaning the Sabbath day. So on the Sabbath day also you can't have sex. You gotta refrain from that. Give me Isaiah 58:13.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verse 13. If thou turn away thy foot
They say you gotta turn away your foot, man. Read on.
from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on the holy day, and call the Sabbath day delight, the holy of the Lord honorable, and shall honor him, not doing thy own ways,
Not what?
not doing thine own
You
ways,
can't do your own ways, read on.
nor finding thine own pleasure.
You can't find your own pleasure on the Sabbath day, such as having sex, right? Playing the game. You can't even play the game on the Sabbath day, bro. You can't be playing 2K, Call of Duty, whatever, right? That's an abomination. Read on.
Nor speaking thine own words,
What?
nor speaking thine own words, then shalt thou delight thyself in the Lord. And I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth, and feed thee with the heritage of Jacob thy father.
So the Most High saying that's when you're going to get up. That's when you're going to receive the glory and the riches of the kingdom. It's when you start keeping the Sabbath day, honoring the Lord. Give me Nehemiah 10:31. Praise him. Yeah. You also got to get you some friends too, brother. You get it off Etsy.com. Etsy. Hey, somebody write down Etsy.com. Did you get the flyer? Write down Etsy.com so the brother can get some friends. Put it in your phone. Write it down too, though.
I ain't got no pen.
He got it.
Here you go, bro. Here you go. Here you go, man. If that's the sons of four, right? Take the slack out of your S. How you spell it?
E-T.
E-T-S-Y. E-T-S-Y. You can order shirts from me.
Yeah, not on the Sabbath. Can't be saying it's lawful to do well.
I was looking at it.
Every time my brother died, he gives me rent. Yep, that's Essie. You just type in Hebrew Israelite fringes.
Whatever it must have sent you. The lion. I ain't working for the lion.
You must get some fringes, brother. That's a law in the Bible.
You gotta give me some fringes.
You too, brother. Next time we see you, we want to see you with fringes.
That's the last thing you ever said to me. Fringes. I got it. Like a notch on the belt. It was a good notch.
All praise to the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay. Exactly. Yep. Yep. Yeah, Etsy.com get you right, brother.
I wrote a lot of stuff here. I'm gonna go review it. There's a lot of stuff I wrote.
Give me Proverbs 15:28. You also got to study to show yourself approved. Let's get one more on the Sabbath day. Nehemiah 10:31.
It's Nehemiah chapter 10 and verse 31.
Yes, he got an app.
And if the people of the land bring ware or any victuals on the Sabbath day to sell, that we will not buy it of them on the Sabbath or on the holy day.
Say you also can't buy on the Sabbath day. Right? So in the Sabbath day starts Friday sundown and it ends Saturday at sundown, because the day starts at even according to the scriptures. The day don't start at 12 a.m. That's man-made. That's white man. Exactly. That issue's in another day.
So if you ain't got no food, this is what?
Exactly. Genesis 1 and 5.
So if you ain't got no food on you, you ain't got a job, you got ball.
Can't buy nothing on the Sabbath. Right? You have a preparation day in which you can buy things, get your things. You gotta deal with it, brother. You gotta deal with it. Till the sun go down. You got about an hour and some change. Right? Yeah. It's about at 8 o'clock, 7:48. Yeah, so you got about an hour and some change. Say it again. I mean, you can drink other things other than water on the Sabbath day, right? You just can't, listen to what I'm saying, you can't buy and sell. You gotta drink things that's already in your home. You can't go out and buy something. Understand? Right. You can't get all drunk.